honest with you, I've never done CPU only sliders before, but after doing these and running maybe through 5 or 6 games, I think this is my new favorite way of playing Madden 22 specifically. It's probably not overall my favorite way of playing Madden, but with the way the game currently is, it's really not enjoyable to play. But with this, the game is actually enjoyable to watch. I feel like I'm watching the NFL on Sundays. It is actually blew me away. So there was realistic games. The stats feel realistic. The scores are realistic. I had average quarterbacks missing wide open receivers that potentially cost them the game. Interceptions were thrown. Every ball that was misplaced wasn't intercepted, which is a big thing. Defenders did swap balls away or miss interceptions, which is a big thing in NFL. A lot of defenders actually do not come down with interceptions. Not everyone's like Trayvon Diggs right now in the NFL. If your offensive line was terrible, like the Panthers, which is who I was running this franchise was, you would suffer. Your quarterback would get hit, would get hurried. This would cause incomplete balls being thrown, rushed balls. So the game actually felt realistic. You can see from these screenshots here are some of the endings of the games with stats, and I feel like all these stats were pretty realistic, from completion percentage to the average score of the game. So there wasn't a lot of blowouts, and we know in the NFL that there tend to not be very many blowouts. Most of the games are very competitive, which is what makes the NFL one of the best sporting events to watch. So here are the lists of my sliders. You don't really have to worry about player sliders on this because you're not controlling any of the team. And this is, when I say simulation, this is a slow simulation, so you actually watch every single play. I have all of these CPU sliders here. You can screenshot it or pause it so that you can see all of these sliders individually. This is a list of the speed, player threshold, injury, and fatigue sliders. And then here are the penalty sliders that I have. And I do have some of them bumped up just a little bit more. So like one of them is illegal blocking the back. That will happen a little bit more often than it probably should in the NFL. But as altogether, cumulatively, you will have about the same amount of penalties, a little bit less than you do in the NFL, just because of the way Madden's set up. They don't want a lot of penalties in the game so it doesn't hurt the flow of the game. But if you're looking for something realistic, then it's kind of hard to get. But if you do not like all the illegal block in the backs you can just bump that down. I only have it moved up 1, so it's not like it's too high. But guys, if you enjoy these, let me know down in the comments. I'm very eager to see what you're saying. I think this is the best way of playing Madden 22 personally. And if you enjoy the content, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more and find your way back, make sure to subscribe. I'll catch everybody later.